and I have to speak out about it. And the fact that Barack Obama is a black man, I cannot let that stop me from speaking out against the evil that's going on. And if I did, I would be a hypocrite. And so we got to come together, I think, as Christians and not call ourselves liberals or Democrats or Republicans or whatever the case may be. We got to be Christians first. And the only way we're going to get past the evil in the world is to say, call evil evil no matter where we see it in the world and no matter what the color of the skin. And so I would say that, you know, there was a preacher in Harlem, New York, where I met my wife. His name is Pastor James David Manning. And in my opinion, he is a very outspoken, righteous man. And I don't know if any of you guys have heard of him before, but he has been at the forefront of this Obama eligibility effort. Now, there are those that say that Obama is ineligible because his father is not an American citizen. And there is research done on all the previous presidents about them being a natural-born citizen based on the fact that they were born to two parents that are both American citizens. And, of course, the early ones weren't when we revolted against England, right? But there is a research paper that I could give you. The only exception would be Chester A. Arthur. There were special exceptions with Chester A. Arthur, where he actually lied about his birth parents not being American in order to get in office, and that was covered up later. But again, I would love to share that research with you if you're interested. The other side of the coin, besides both parents being required to be American citizens, and that specifically is in Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution of the United States, where it says the president must be natural born. The second aspect of this is that, you know, when Donald Trump was pushing the birth certificate issue, President Barack Obama called him a carnival barker, and Donald Trump backed down. And then there is the whole instance of SEAL Team 6 and what happened on that situation. And all of that happened coalesced at the time the birth certificate issue was getting attention. But Sheriff Arpaio has just within the last week released a plethora of evidence regarding the fact that Obama's birth certificate is a forgery. And that is not getting any mainstream attention whatsoever. Matter of fact, exactly, and they have a person of interest. You won't see this on CNN, you won't see it on Fox News. And I will say that, you know, Sheriff Arpaio, whether you like him or hate him, you know, he's been a sheriff since 1993, nearly 20 years. And we have to ask ourselves, when did we move to a situation where we neglect, you know, the word, and Sheriff Arpaio coming out with this, he's putting his reputation on the line, whether you like him or don't like him. But 20 years as a sheriff, and we're ignoring him, it doesn't make any sense to me that he would speak about the fact that the birth certificate is a forgery, and we're just ignoring him. It's like, it's a crazy situation. And, you know, there is also Terry Lakin, who's went to prison for 6 months, Fort Leavenworth prison over this issue. And he's an 18-year Army veteran, and he's also in an interracial marriage. And Fox News and CNN completely ignored the Terry Lakin story. And so, Pastor Manning has asked me to put together a meeting of all of the birthers and constitutionalists. You know, birthers is a name they apply to us, whether we like it or not, but it's also constitutionalists. We want to uphold the Constitution. And so I would say that, you know, I'm trying to gather birthers, Orly Tates, Phil Bird, Terry Lakin, there's other names as well. And if anybody's interested, I would love to share that material with you, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak on it today. I had no idea that I was going to speak on it. I would have liked to prepare better notes, but I hope that as Christians, in my opinion, we've got to come together as Christians, and we've got to speak up and call evil evil no matter where we see it, no matter what the color of our skin. And I do believe that Barack Obama has a forged birth certificate, and I don't say that because I'm a white man trying to be upset that we have a black man in office. I hope that everybody can understand that there is some evidence to suggest, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that he was not born in America, and we have to abide by a nation of laws. And so, you know, I have a lot more, you know, material, and I would love to share it with you guys if you're interested, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. I'm trying to get together with a person by the name of Dean Haskins who put together birthersummit.org, and it may be May the 14th. We haven't exactly settled on a date yet. We haven't even settled on a place. But, you know, we're still working that out, and we'll be promoting it as time goes on. And so, you know, and there's so many other things in my heart. I don't want to, you know, I could go into it, but I just wanted to say that Carter came in and he reminded me of when he danced around the church for giving the Lord praise. And I know the name of my place is think about that, but I got to tell you, Carter, when you did that, it put a fire in my heart. And I wanted to say that I'm also grateful to the Lord for him freeing me from some things. And that, you know, I don't say, you know, know, I appreciate that, Carter. But anyway, on the birth certificate issue, if anybody's interested in that, I have a tremendous amount of information, and I would love to share it with you if you're interested.
Thank you.